3, 2, 1, launch them!
And here we are. Looks like a gear falls flat. Hopefully that was an intentional move from the Desert Droids.
I know, those guys are
They may be setting that gear up for one of their alliance partners.
Okay.
The fuel
I get it.
begins to fly for red. Yeah. They're taking the early advantage while some pot shots come out on the blue side. And that was Team Tread who gave it their best shot.
The last robot went off and they were still touching. Oh.
Definitely some coordinated effort from Olympia Robotics Federation as they pick up the gear that had been left for them by that alliance partner, the Desert Droids, at the beginning of Auto. Drivers with control are going to show you how these robots can really perform under pressure. With 2 minutes to go, all 3 red robots clustered around the retrieval zone, fighting over gear space. It looks like it's the Flaming Chickens who grab possession off the ground for red. Meanwhile, gears just flying in everywhere from that retrieval zone. Hopefully none of those fall into the hands of the Blue Alliance here as we navigate the remaining minute and a half of this match. 2 rotors are turning on both sides of the field. Looks like the Red Alliance calling for 2 more gears. They've got 1 of them. Got to get the 3rd rotor before you can pull off the 4th. Red with the slight advantage coming from fuel. They put away a couple kilopascals that give them a 3-point advantage with just over a minute to play. Drivers both sides trying to meet the needs of those pilots who are frantically waving their fingers. It's a matter of gears at this point in the game. Blue Alliance trying to starve the red of the gears here, but 4911 able to escape for red. They've got the gear, and just like that, 4911 lines up, and it slips out, dropping low. 4911 going to have to recover. That gear not going to count, not on the peg. The pilot's unable to retrieve. 45 seconds to play. Advantage still goes to red, but it's a close one with the Blue Alliance waiting on just 1 or so more gears before that rotor can turn. That sound, of course, means ropes begin to fall. These robots can earn points by climbing aboard the airships in the end game here. As the clock winds down, it always tends to come down to the final seconds while a volley of shots go up, compliments of the Cyberknights. It's your Red Alliance machine that's first to climb. This one looks like it is Chuck, answered by the Flaming Chickens. And the Cyberknights struggling to grab the rope with 5 seconds. Can they pull it off for red? They are hooked. Cyberknights coming up, seconds to spare. The Blue Alliance could have pulled out a threat of a win with that last second miss by the Red Alliance machine. Scores are ready, they're up on the board. Let's see who came out on top as these airships take flight. And across the finish line, the Blue Alliance claims a victory, Brett. What a finale there. Looks like the Red Alliance would have had it in hand with plenty of points to spare. Cyberknights came up just a couple inches short.
Well, that's the gamble they take when they spend so much time on the fuel at the end of the match. It's a very viable strategy, but it is a gamble because there's only so many seconds on that clock, and you got to balance when you're going to be able to add more fuel to the boiler, how many points that's going to get you, and how much risk that's giving you for the climb.
Well, the question is, they have to look back on this match and decide whether or not they can actually have needed that fuel.
Yeah, it would have been, if they had gotten up there, it would not have been particularly close. They already had the 1 rotor advantage, but it's, a decision they made. They took their chance, and this time didn't work out for them. Next time might go